Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And it almost feels like we were destined to get to this point. The top two seeds of the college football playoff have survived. They've been on a collision course all season long. They've come through the challenges and the distractions, and now they'll fight for that beautiful trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Set it down to the offense. First down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
First down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Finding space at the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, you couldn't have scripted it any better.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort in that return. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Snags with the throw. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fighting off the defender. Launching downfield. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. He's going to bring up third down instead.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all.
Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. And it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and they get you the yards you need.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he's got it again. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
It's a shotgun run call. Trying to gain some breathing room, but he stopped right in his tracks at the 3.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Breaking tackles. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the 1st down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this 1st half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
You stop him right at the 24.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter.
Oklahoma 7, Florida 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Handoff running right. He's found some room with the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. And here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Complete with the running back. But can he get there? They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play at that corner.
D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Makes a quick grab. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
On a wide receiver screen with a corner that tight, you've got to do a good job of blocking him or screening him. Nobody there, and a quick reaction by the corner allows him to make a nice play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's going for a big play downfield. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This quarterback on fire today. Here's the point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one sails out of the back of the end zone. The touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Gators. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? That gain moves the ball out nearer the 25.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Florida. It's a takeaway and a touchdown, and this game is suddenly tied. What a moment in this championship game.
Yeah, just a sensational play by this defense right here. Their fingerprints are all over that, and you can see it. They weren't content with just getting a stop or getting a turnover. They wanted to score, and they did.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Pitches to the back. Runs right over the defender. They stop him right at the 24.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Wideouts now clustered. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Fires it to the wideout. Deep shot ball is incomplete, but a lot of contact there, and here comes the penalty flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up to the 31.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
The Gators offense retakes the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. First down here for this offense. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep shot caught out at the 15. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He's got room, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offense. See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll return it from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. The back's got it. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this deep to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. When he's got some space here. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him. What a great spot to start this drive. And the Florida offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Bringing pressure. He's going to pull it down and run. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, this defense is so caught up in defending this pass game. I think here they just completely forgot about this guy's ability to run the football. Good, solid gain, and he gets out of bounds.
Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, Florida. Fought all the way back to take the lead. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. He'll hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Ball carrier in space now. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. No chance to catch him. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Pop pass on the jet sweep. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up? They'll take a deep shot here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the...
That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
This try is no good. And that one's off target, and the game will remain tied. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Using his legs on the scramble. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He breaks free. And the Gators come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wide out. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Gators pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Will take the lead in the second half. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Breaks loose at the 40. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle was finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence, and they're starting to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker...
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this speed, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defense...
And he's going to float this one to the right side. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Using his legs here. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Florida. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking for a deep completion. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Number 3.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. They'll try the option play here. He's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The Gators offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Makes a quick catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Florida 42.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Escapes the pocket. Spins away from defenders. Heads out of bounds after another big gain and a first down. This defense has not been able to stop the quarterback run today.
Chris, I got to tell you, I didn't realize that this quarterback could do what he is doing today with his legs. I have all the respect in the world with how he can distribute the ball and throw the football. But, boy, he is putting on a display of running today.
The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Gators.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. Give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Point after, not great through. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
3rd down play for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone.
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And it's caught, so the 2-point conversion works. Back to a 1-score game. Hope still alive. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You can almost sense the coaches challenged this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over 1st and 10.
The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down right at the 20.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. It's caught downfield. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off in the end zone. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Defense, ears pinned back. They tackle him right there at the 3. Second down after that run on the previous play. Give it to the back again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And this is going to be a safety.
Boy, great defense right here. That is diagnosing the screenplay. You see how that defender chased it down, earns his team 2 points? He just saw it coming from the snap.
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll kick it away from the 20. And that sets up a return.
The return is brought down at the 36, and the Oklahoma offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down here at the 26. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Back in motion now. First down. Looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. So second down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Past the 50. At the 30 now. At the 10 now. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick two. When have you ever seen that before? As the two-point try backfires big time.
Oklahoma, 50.
Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And now before the kickoff, a timeout is taken by the kicking team here.
Oklahoma.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Running through the tackle. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. Throws incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big pull on the ball and bat it away.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Okay, it's third down after that run. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
So here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. The offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. They need to score quickly here. Trying to dial up some big plays. And looking to throw now on first down. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. So that is a call to remember. The interception wiped away by a pass interference penalty. 1st and 10 play coming up. Dropping back, it's Brown. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And that football is out. A potentially game-changing play, but who's got it? Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, I really think the defense was expecting a pass. Instead, they run it in for the touchdown. They're within 2. Under 2 minutes to go in the national championship. You go for 2, and we've got a tie game.
A touchdown is only half the battle. They'll need this 2-point conversion to tie the game. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He makes the catch. That 2-point try levels the game here in the late stages. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. 1st down here for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Keeping it on the ground here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They're going to run the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
But there's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time, the defense is in position, and they tackle him for a loss.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion. Let's see what the call is on this critical 3rd and goal. They try to punch it in overtime. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, close to a pick. Instead falls incomplete and brings up a 4th down play now.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
It's up and good. He's got the field goal to put him up 3 here in overtime.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they line up now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. You need a field goal at least to force another overtime. Defense is coming after him. There's contact on the throw. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. So now it's 1st down and goal. A great chance to win the game right here. Looking to throw. It's Brown. Launching one to the end zone. And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow. Championship game, and there is nobody you can cover this guy. What a monster performance by this receiver.
Chris, we're on the biggest stage in college football, and this guy's treating it like he's playing a video game. My gosh, he's got got this defense in la-la land out there.